Hey guys, E3 is just around the corner and there's been an insane amount of hype and excitement around the event, especially with Microsoft. And I think that is for obvious reasons, with them buying out Bethesda and picking up some of the biggest IPs in the gaming industry like Fallout, Elder Scrolls, Wolfenstein, and picking up some incredible studios like Obsidian and Exile, Ninja Theory. They're really just building their arsenal and bringing their A game and just bringing just such an incredible amount of value to gamers right now with Game Pass and just having access to so many amazing games that I know that I wouldn't have played without having Game Pass. They're just bringing so much to the table right now. And there's just been so much buildup the past couple years. And I think here very soon, we are going to see what Microsoft has been working for and what they've been envisioning for Xbox. And so I am incredibly excited for E3 this year. And for this video, I just want to go over my predictions for Microsoft's event and what I think we can expect to see here. And I think we're going to see a lot. Starting from the top, we're going to see Halo Infinite and get an official confirmed release date for 2021 this year. Halo was announced last year, but got a lot of mixed reception for obvious reasons. The graphics were just mediocre and average looking. For me, I was a little bit disappointed by that, but I still thought the game looked really cool. But for what people were expecting from last year's E3, we were planning on seeing and getting a lot more information about the Xbox Series X and seeing how much of a graphical powerhouse this console was supposed to be. That's what Microsoft is pushing with the Series X. And so seeing their new Halo game, a franchise as big as that for Microsoft, and having it look that way, it just seems so tone deaf. Like, I don't understand why they felt like that was going to be a good idea. And it looked average, and so they chose to delay the game. I'm sure it was a tough call, but it was a good call because I think the game is going to really turn out amazing. And it's going to, I think they caught on to what fans really want to see there. Graphics aren't everything, but this is Halo. So hopefully the graphics are going to improve quite a bit. I'm sure we're going to see a little bit more of the campaign and get a little more of the inside scoop on the story and what's going on there. And I really hope that we're going to be seeing some multiplayer. I'm sure we will. I'd be really surprised if we didn't. And next, I don't really see this as much of a prediction because I think it's kind of a given that this is going to be happening, but we're finally going to be seeing some gameplay for Starfield and hopefully see a release date on that. I think it's going to be coming out the end of this year. I think that's also a given. So super excited about that. I am a huge BGS fan. Loved pretty much everything they've put out. Oblivion, Fallout 3, Skyrim. I even thought Fallout 76 was okay. I played it after it was all patched up. But no, I think they make some awesome games, even though they've kind of done some stupid things the past few years. But really love them and stoked to see what this new franchise is and how the BGS DNA is going to be fitting into this kind of setting, this space exploration kind of setting for Starfield. I'm super excited about that. I think we're going to get a lot more information on Avowed. We saw a trailer last year, which didn't show any gameplay, just kind of gave us a concept of what the game is going to be about. But the idea of an Elder Scrolls type game developed by Obsidian is so exciting. I love Obsidian. They're one of my favorite developers, huge fan of Fallout New Vegas and the Fallout franchise in general. I'm going to be talking about that a little later. I would not be surprised. Actually, maybe I wouldn't be surprised. I think it'd be awesome if we saw some gameplay. It still might be a little bit early for that. Maybe it could happen. I'm going to say at this point, no, I don't think it is, but I would absolutely love to see some gameplay there. I'm sure we're going to be seeing a little more on Hellblade 2. We got a trailer back in 2019, and I would really love to see some more gameplay on that and get a release date there. My prediction for that is going to be fall of this year. I think a big thing for Microsoft is they're going to be dishing it out for fall this year. I think they're going to be having Halo Infinite, Starfield, Hellblade 2. They're going to have so many awesome games this fall and just packing a punch there. Fable was announced last year, and I think we're going to be seeing some more gameplay on that. As far as us getting a release this year, I don't think that's likely. I would assume it's pretty early on in development, but at least I think we'll be able to see some gameplay and see where Microsoft is wanting to take that franchise. So really excited for that. I do like the Fable games. Actually, I can't say that. I've only played Fable 3, which I liked. I know that a lot of people did not like that one. I've had Fable 1 and Fable 2 in my backlog here on Game Pass, and so I do plan on playing that again soon. But what I played of Fable 3, I liked it. I love the style. I love the quirkiness. It's a really interesting game and a different game, and I'm really excited to see how this new Fable game fits into the franchise and just really what that's all going to consist of. And this is kind of a small one. I don't know if it's going to happen. It probably won't, but I think it'd be freaking awesome. I'm a huge Wasteland fan, and actually, no, I'm a huge Fallout fan. which is what made me a huge Wasteland fan. Probably what I've loved the most of what Microsoft has done the past couple years is they have picked up Obsidian, In Exile, Bethesda Game Studios. All three of those games have had a huge impact on the Fallout franchise, and Fallout is my favorite gaming franchise, and absolutely loved Wasteland and what they did there. Just the amount of choice, the RPG elements in that game, the story, it was just everything I loved about Fallout. Love Fallout New Vegas, obviously. Really liked Outer Worlds. I just love that style of game. And right now, In Exile is in the process of working on a brand new AAA game, which has me really excited. There's been a lot of recommendations from Fallout fans to have a new isometric Fallout game that In Exile could do, which would be so awesome. I would be so incredibly excited about that. I loved Wasteland, but I think a game like that would be so much better instead of having a squad of 6 people, just to have one, to really make that choice of what skills you want to have in the game that much more difficult. That was one of my favorite parts of Fallout, was that aspect of choice in the game. And so seeing a game like that would be absolutely cool. Really, I just want to see what In Exile is working on. If we saw something like that, that would be absolutely fantastic. But guys, that's really all I have for this video. I just wanted to talk about the heavy hitters this year for E3. These are my predictions here. I think it's going to be an awesome E3, and Microsoft is going to come out swinging, and we're going to see some awesome games. And I think really what the Xbox Series X is capable of graphically, it's going to be awesome. Guys, let me know what your predictions are and what you think of my predictions. If you think I'm on point or if you think I'm not, you can leave a comment below. Regardless, thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.